Bro, how the fuck do I hold this? This shit is so fucking stupid. Alright, anyways. What's going on, guys? It's Yosmani from Mob Garage, and I'm just giving you guys a little update on what's been going on with the garage, where we're at, and just basically what our plans are moving forward right now. I'll flip this around real quick. And okay, so basically here's where we're at. We have most of the garage done, to be honest with you. Like, we repainted all the walls, cleaned out most of the garage. We got a few things that we still have to do, but all in all, things are pretty much set. So here's where I come into play. I always wanted to do wrapping. That's always been my interest, so I've been doing a lot of research on it. So this is my daily. It's just your regular Honda Civic, 2010. And so this thing's gonna get wrapped. It's gonna get wrapped into black, which I will show you down the road. But basically, we have to prep it for wrap first because we need to fix this clear coat problem. It's fucking dog shit. Honda did what seems to be a really cheap paint job on this car, so we're gonna have to get it corrected, obviously, before we start wrapping, because as you can see, if I just take my fingernail here, that starts scraping off. You don't want that. That's gonna get on the wrap. Now, mind you, I'm not a professional at wrapping. This is my first car wrapping. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things I can do better and that I'm willing to improve on, but for now, like I said, this is my learning car. I'm trying to do everything as properly as I can, so if when it comes to the point where I'm doing somebody else's car, I am not, you know, just doing things improperly. Or basically what I'm saying is I'm not going to do anything to anybody else's car that I won't do to mine, so I'm trying to do this as properly as possible. Now granted, if somebody comes up to me with paint like this, I probably wouldn't want to sand it myself. I'm not really too interested in doing body work, but I'm not against learning. So I'm going to show you some of the imperfections of the car. Number one, obvious, the clear coat is absolutely trashed along this whole side of the car, and that goes up along, this is on the rear quarter panel, it goes all the way up along this side trim. I already actually started here a bit. This is good. I'm trying to avoid getting it down. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera, but I'm trying to avoid getting it down to bare metal. It shows up a little bit there, just for the fact that I don't want to run the risk of any of that rusting under the wrap. But the paint's, honestly, it's in pretty solid condition. There's only like small imperfections that I definitely want to look at before, you know, I start actually investing the time into actually wrapping it. Like this, for example, there's a small, like, I don't know what happened here. The previous owner, there's like some kind of rust gash. I'm gonna try sanding that down a little bit just to see if I could maybe just make this more flush, because that is gonna show through the wrap if I wrap over it. It's like literally a gash through the side. Maybe that's a better angle, but besides that, yeah. I'm gonna put the camera here on the mount here, just showing me essentially sanding this side of the car. Probably put it under a time lapse and yeah. All right, and quick side note, before I start sanding, I'm gonna be wearing a mask in case you guys are deciding to do this on your own too. For the love of God, please put the damn shit on, bro. Like, there's a lot of nasty shit in that paint. You don't want it anymore. It's fucking hot. Fuck. Alright, so end result. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional sander by any means, but I did pretty much what I was trying to do. I was trying to sand as much as the clear coat off as possible without hitting any bare metal, which honestly I did quite a bit. So I had to sand all the way down to this trim because I noticed there was a really thin layer of clear coat peeling off there. The corners are really fucking hard to not get down to bare metal because there's not a lot of like paint or material there for you to actually sand down. But yeah, overall, like I said, I got down to some, that's not actually metal, like these huge white spots, it's actually just a base coat. It looks like up here I did get into a little bit of metal, like I said, but overall, like I said, all this is completely smooth to the touch, which is also my goal because I want it so that the wrap can adhere to the surface as much as possible. But yeah, honestly, like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. Didn't take off more than I needed to, I feel like. I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional, so I'm sure there's some spots where, you know, people will probably say they could have done a little bit better, but like I said, it should get the job done. Oh, also on this other side, I'll bring you around. So that chunk where, I still need to wipe that down actually because there's a lot of streaking, but this little rust spot I also touched up. It was already corroding. I decided why not, I might as well just make it smooth at least while I am working on the car for prep, because I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not really worried about the condition of the paint on this car. Like I said, this is more of a learning car for me to wrap, but if it will make the wrap look better in the end, I might as well do it now. Is that gonna rust under the wrap? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, but at the end of the day, like I said, this is my daily. I'm not too worried about it. If I really wanted to, I'll just have it resprayed, but that's not on the table right now for me. But yeah, like I said, super hype of it.